right, good morning. It's May 31st, last day of May. We're here at USF, beautiful campus, surrounded by brilliant people, far smarter than I. And we're going to be talking about USF Connect, what they're doing here both on the campus but also in the region to make our community smarter, wired, connected to what's happening in the business world. We got some incredible business people sitting next to me, and as well, we've got individuals who are taking all the ideas that we're going to be talking about here and other ideas, patentable ideas, and then turning them into products. Dr. Greenhall, can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Sure. So as Valerie mentioned, I worked in the lab with Ed Turos, who's a co-founder in my company as well. As an organic chemist in my PhD program, I was actually enticed to look at this technology that he had developed in terms of topical application because my now husband, when we were dating in grad school, got a cut on his hand that, just a normal cut. We cleaned it, bandaged it up. Well, within a week, his hand swelled up like a balloon. And we learned he had a serious staph infection. He had to go into surgery immediately, and the doctors told him that he was days away from getting it amputated. And, I realized then that there's just nothing out there to actually protect your wounds. We did all the proper things, we took care of it, and it still got infected. And it's actually just right here, he's got a big old nasty scar from it. And it's just a place where a Band-Aid doesn't cut it. So when I was looking at this technology we had and this really neat drug delivery system, I found that it was very similar to the skin, the properties of the film that formed. And so a light just clicked and said, this is a perfect blend together. And so when I was in grad school, I actually focused my dissertation on using this technology as a drug delivery system as a topical product for application to the skin. And when I left USF and I went to work for a biotechnology, actually another spin out from USF, that's gone public, a very large company now that works on orthopedic devices. I always had that in my back burner, and I set up a lab in my garage and tinkered with the formula and, kept playing with it and seeing, what would the best solution would be and how to address, the best attributes for getting this as a commercial product. Because I've always thought that it makes such a great product and it would really help people. I always used it, by myself at home for everything anyways. And, the company ended up moving to Atlanta and unfortunately leaving us. And I'm a USF girl, and my husband works at Moffitt. He's a medical physicist there now. So we weren't leaving.
So the first thing that we've learned is that USF really does connect.
Yes.
People.
It does.
Marriage. We're slow here. She got married to someone who. Okay.
Oh yeah. right in the.
Trying
grad
to tell
hallways.
a joke, guys, and it's not working.
Right in the grad hallway.
Really. So this is the product here. Oh, KeriCure. That is really cool.
That's my founder's fault. My board members, I threw out 10 different names, and my friend said KeriCure, and I was like, no.
I've got 3 kids. They are cutting themselves constantly.
Well, I've got samples for you.
Wow, pump spray,
you
blocks
can have
germs.
one to take home.
Really, that is really neat. It looks because everything I give them, it looks like it's scary and they're screaming, and so this looks like really nice and simple.
Well, the beauty of this product is that it's water-based. So if you compare us to the other liquid bandages that are out there, they're all alcohol, acetone, which pouring alcohol into a wound, your kids are going to run screaming.
Yeah, they do.
It's not nice. So we're water-based. We actually have a natural product as well, but we're water-based, preservative-free, chemical-free, and basically ouch-free is what we like to say.
Oh, this is fantastic. That was at my big fat Greek wedding, the guy that runs around with
the
spray
Windex.
bottle spraying the. I'm one of those guys. I'm always like, yeah.
It's Windex.
I think it is something like that. Yeah. So this beats the Windex too. That is really cool. So see, look, we are the leader in innovation and technology right here. That is so amazing.
Yeah.
But what? Okay. Well, we're going to talk later about the fact that they left. But the part of the thing is we're all Americans. We're glad that the products are being made here in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, I sought to manufacture locally, so we're fully manufactured here. We're actually packaged here as well by a company called McDonald Training Center, who hire people with disabilities.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And so our products are actually packaged by people with disabilities, manufactured right here in Tampa. And we actually have our first sale in Tampa in USF at the Sweet Bay in the Morsani Center just yesterday. So we're fully launched and commercial now.
Now, was USF Connect? You're a scientist.
Right.
We got scientists sitting here. We're going to talk to some more scientists. but did USF Connect help you take that idea and go from idea, patentable idea, to an actual product?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Being a chemist, you don't really get a business, mentality or any influence going through grad school here. And I was lucky enough to be part of one of the USF's really great programs called IGERT, which was a fellowship program funded by NSF that USF was able to get. And it really influenced entrepreneurship, as well as making you go across borders and go to engineering classes and go to computer engineering and college of medicine classes. So I like to say that because of that, I got a very broad spectrum education when I was in grad school, where it's a lot of times you get pigeonholed into just chemistry classes. And I think because of that, I was able to learn a lot of different facets of healthcare, of commercialization and development, but also business, to where I don't think I would have been able to do this if I hadn't gotten that experience from USF. And then additionally, my little chemist coming to Valerie and saying, "Hey, I loved my technology. Could I maybe have that back?" She was really the one that equipped me to go out there and get the funding for it, because that was my biggest challenge.
Right.
I had the vision for the product from the beginning, and I actually got the experience of taking products through the FDA in my former job. I was project manager and led the company's first FDA clearance for our product. So I had that side of it. I understood the regulatory side, but in terms of the business aspect and getting funding and figuring out our game plan in terms of commercialization, and then she also hooked me up with local marketing and sales teams that really helped me key into the correct demographics that we want to be targeting, how to really market this product and sell it locally, as well as up in, throughout the state.
USF is driving innovation and taking cool ideas, making sure that we can patent them, giving them the assistance they need. We're going to be bringing people together and talking about how we can fund you so that you can make your product right here in Tampa Bay. So I want to thank everybody for being here. We've had a really cool group. This is a lot of fun. And I'm going to be joining. I want to come to that conference. I don't think I can go, but we'll have one here. That sounds like a great time. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.